If you are around my age, give or take several years, there is the possibility, the chance that during your early childhood, someone may have told you that members of the opposite sex had cooties, and therefore contact with them should be avoided. So, of course, you may have bought into such an idea, or you may have dismissed it as being completely ridiculous. But either way, at some point, you probably just dismissed the idea of cooties as being some fictitious disease that somebody invented at some point as a way of pranking their friends, and that just happened to catch on with young children. So I decided to do some research on this subject to understand where exactly this idea originated, and I discovered that cooties are in fact real. They are pubic lice, and the idea that that they can spread actually does have some basis in scientific fact, but the origins of this idea can be traced back to World War I in trench warfare. Now, trench warfare was horrifically disgusting and dirty. Movies almost never show all the horrible realities because you could not bathe, could not shower, could not shave, wash over, and of course they didn't have functioning plumbing either. So of course the soldiers got horrifically dirty. But yes, and of course because it was so cleanliness was near impossible, there was a good chance they'd become infested with pests or parasites. But of course, with warfare being what it is, of course the soldiers would want to seek the comforts from women or prostitutes wherever they were. But of course, since cleanliness was not as good as it could have been, there was always the chance that the pubic lice could spread from the soldiers to the prostitutes. Yes, it was most likely in that direction, not the other way around, because the prostitutes could probably afford to cleanliness and sanitation. But I guess somehow, as time passed, somehow the idea slowly, as we moved over to the present, the idea as it was transmitted through the generations over the ages, the idea became degraded, and it just to the idea that that any member of the opposite sex had some sort of like dirty disease about them or whatever. So, but yes, I'm sorry for rambling, but this is just what I learned. So I hope that everyone finds this to be most fascinating indeed. And it seems to me from what I've been seeing about children more recently, such an idea doesn't really persist as much anymore. You don't really see too many ideas about members of the opposite sex somehow being gross or disgusting in any way, which is good. Shows how society is moving forward. But anyway, so yes, I hope that everyone here found this to be most informative. Thank you very much. Thank you.